Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a fall carnivorous plant update. The plants are starting to just go into dormancy now. You can see the growth is starting to change on them. Some of the colors are starting to brighten up on some of the pictures. Other things like the sundews are actually starting to get their winter hibernacula. So let's go through them one sort of category at a time here. These are the Cobra Lilies. They did really well this year. There's 3 pots and then a little baby one there. So this guy here is close to a foot tall. They're in white containers. They like cool roots all summer and as much sun as you can give them while keeping them cool. And yeah, I think the root system really grew this year, so I'm going to do some transplanting come next spring while they're still dormant. Next we'll move on to the Sarracenias. They are looking about as good as they're going to look for the rest of the year there. There's some bright colors, some nice veins. Sarracenia are, well, all of them are going to stay out all year long, but basically what I'll do come late winter is cut back all the pitchers to the ground, leave about this much on top of each plant, and they grow all new pitchers each year, so that's kind of nice. It gives a refreshing look to them. They've done really well. The leucophylla is looking really good right now. Lots of red with white. Purpurea is very red from the summertime, although you can see any new growth that's coming out now because the sun isn't so intense as green. So Sarracenia, they all can stay outside. Purpurea is hardy to like -30. All of these guys here, the taller ones, are going to be hardy till at least -10 or so. The Sarracenia, this is my first year with it. I'm not sure whether I'm going to leave it out for really intense freezes. It is one of the least hardy and grows the furthest south. So there's my new Sarracenia minor. They've done okay. I think they need a good winter hibernation and they'll come back strong in the spring. As for sundews, there's a few different temperate sundews out here. This is sundew intermedia. There's some seeds. This one is another sundew intermedia. That's what they look like when they're not in a giant pot of many. These guys are good outside. They will form a tight little hibernacula right in the center there. It looks just like a cluster of leaves. Some of them are starting to do it, but it's kind of hard to see on camera. They will be good outside as well. What else do we have? This is Drosera rotundifolia. They look a little bit messy. I just repotted them. Pinguicula Vulgaris is back there. There's a few right in the dead center. They've already formed their hibernacula for the winter time. They've died right back. And yeah, I'll swing you around here and we'll look at the Venus Flytraps. So everything is brought in from the yard now. It's kind of closer to the house in case there is a hard freeze in the next 4 months or so. This is a Filiformis tracei. There's a good view of what a hibernacula looks like. So it's getting ready for winter. It's no longer producing new leaves. The red dragon, it's looking quite red. So for Venus Flytrap care for the winter time, you're going to want to leave them out just like the rest of your temperate carnivorous plants. The big mouth is looking really good. Nice big pictures on them. So the big mouth is going to be what stereotypical winter pitchers will look like on a normal Venus Flytrap. They're going to be closer to the ground. Not quite up so high, like this is a dente here. And they're quite upright to start with. They stick way up. So it's going to start forming traps that are closer to the peat. Here are the regular Venus Flytraps. Now I did a care video on these guys in the springtime. You can see now for winter care you're going to want to remove any of the blackened pitchers. Clean it all up. I could take a pair of scissors out here and just remove everything that's black. They're going to start forming little tight traps close to the soil now, and I still keep them in a tray of water. The tray can freeze, that's okay. These plants can freeze, that's okay. I'm just continuing to pick off black traps while we're talking. The thing with Venus flytraps that most people don't know is they're not a house plant. They'll only grow inside and miss one winter, and then they'll be dead by the following winter. They really need a winter rest to go dormant. It'd be kind of like growing daffodils in the house non-stop. They just need that winter rest. So they always come back in the spring. They always come back better and bigger. But yeah, so these are just the ordinary Venus flytraps. They're really slow because it's cold. The trap doesn't even work. There it goes. Takes a lot to register. They're still catching some bugs there. Let's see if I can focus on that. There's an insect in that trap. So yeah, Venus flytrap care is just like all the rest of the temperate carnivorous plants. Let them freeze, forget about them for the winter, come back in the spring. Well, if it was to get really cold, like if it's cold like -10 or more in your area, you're probably going to want to, in those real cold snaps, bring them into a garage. Don't let them get that cold, but they can get covered in snow and everything else, just like the rest. So anyways, that is a quick temperate carnivorous plant update for October. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks for watching.